Hello and welcome everyone. This is Type V3 with a gunpla review of the 1 to 1/44th scale, high-grade Barbatos Lupus, the white devil who premiered on the battlefield of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans Season 2. Parts count is minimal with this HG release. There's a total of 3 large plastic frames, a set of polycaps, and a fairly substantial sticker sheet. The Lupus follows the general build pattern set by previous Barbatos high-grade releases. There's a complete inner frame which you then stack armor plates on top of. The kit, however, introduces some smarter build techniques such as the inlaid design for the shoulder pads and the revised tab placement on certain parts for improved structural stability. Stickers are still tricky to apply though. Regardless, the Lupus has a fresh and exciting build that everyone will enjoy. Straight assembly complete and first impressions are very positive. The HG Barbatos Lupus is quite the looker. There's definitely missing bits here and there that we'll cover later, but overall every major aspect of the design is present and accounted for. The proportions are spot on and the details are faithful. Part separation is very good too, although the stickers still play a pivotal role in representing the smaller design elements. The eyes and green knee logos are well executed. However, the red heels, the gray sections on the backs of the knees, and the blue highlights on the side skirts all bear questionable presentation. The kit is also missing the gray color for the toes. Thankfully, these are all very minor details and shouldn't be too detrimental to the visuals should you choose not to address them. When it comes to achieving perfect screen accuracy, there is a moderate amount of work to do. For starters, the kit has plenty of panel lining opportunities. You can of course replace the stickers with paint for a cleaner look too. Seam line coverage in the forearms might be something worth thinking about. Additionally, like most Iron-Blooded Orphans kits, the exposed inner frame always benefits from personal touch-ups here and there. In any case, be it painted or not, the HG Barbatos Lupus will always look good. For articulation, the neck is double ball jointed. There's a waist swivel and a torso crunch. Arms are connected on a ball socket and the arm polycap can swing upwards. The shoulder pads are on separate hinges and the red ends can extend to give the shoulder joint extra range. There's a bicep cut, single joint at the elbow, and ball socket wrists. Front and side waist skirts have a decent amount of mobility. Hip assembly moves front and back together. The hips themselves are on universal joints. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankles are on a ball socket and can tilt, with a single bend at the toe. Articulation is very good, although the long limbs can prove tricky to pose. For accessories, the kit includes an angled pair of gripping hands, the suit's main weapon, the sword mace, and backpack arms. The hands and the weapon are pretty self-explanatory with their use. They do the job and bear no weight issues on the Gundam. The sword mace can also be stored on the backpack. As for the backpack arms, these get used in combination with the backpack to support additional weapons. Obviously, the Lupus doesn't include any additional weapons, so at the moment this feature is useless. If you want the forearm guns, the twin mace, expressive hands, and other extras, you'll need to purchase the MS Option Set 5 separately. When the original high-grade Barbatos was released last year, I was amazed by what it was able to achieve both in terms of the innovative build process and value provided by the kit. The Barbatos Lupus is an evolution of that original release, and thus, the experience doesn't carry quite the same shock value. Instead, it makes small improvements to the design that keep the kit feeling fresh while treading familiar ground. Although, I'll admit I'm still disappointed by the excessive sticker use. For sure, some may feel a little stung by the fact that half of the mobile suit's weapons aren't included, yet I'd argue for 1,000 yen you're already getting more than enough value in the box. Ultimately, the 1 to 1/44th scale HG Barbatos Lupus is an excellent release. It's certainly my favorite version of the Barbatos to date. Nevertheless, if the Iron-Blooded Orphans Season 1 releases are anything to go by, then the draw of this kit will diminish rapidly once the 1 to 100 scale full mechanics Barbatos Lupus arrives. But that's all for me. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next review.